Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Debbie Lemus and I am from North Andover, Massachusetts. I just got home from work and I have to get ready to feed my family and go off to practices and whatnot. And I am so grateful that I'm going to be able to create such a quick recipe with the help of the new Kraft Philadelphia cooking cream. I am going to be using the Italian cheese and herb flavor today, and I am going to create what I'm calling individual polenta lasagnas. And the cooking cream is going to serve as our filling, and I'm going to mix it with other cheeses to increase the texture in it. I can't wait to share it with you. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to get my teeth into it. In the meantime, I'm just going to show you how it gets started. I'm going to create a quick sauce, and I have a couple of ingredients that are my secret ingredients that are going to make this sauce taste really good and taste like I have been cooking it since this afternoon. So right now I have 1.25 pounds of ground beef. I like to use the 80% lean just to keep this a little bit on the trimmer side. Here we go. Now I'm going to season this with some salt. You want to season as you go along because that's what's going to make our food taste delicious, of course. So about a tablespoon of salt. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of dry basil because we have to add more flavor. And some salt and pepper. We're going to let this brown for about, I want to say about 5 minutes. We want to get it cooked through, and then we will add the rest of the ingredients. Over here, in the meantime, while the meat is cooking, I want to show you the product I'm using. I am using a polenta dough here that I had actually bought already prepared, but it's really easy to make your own polenta if you have time during the week or even on the weekends. I usually like to make it on Sundays, but I take the help where I can during the week. As I said, I'm working full-time, so I just got home. So I like to give it some color, so I'm going to saute it in here. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. It's a little high. Okay, and then polenta is just purely cornmeal, and it's used in northern Italy. It's an ancient product that's been around for so long, and it's a great alternative to pasta or rice, and I just thought it would be really neat to try to make individual lasagnas for my family, and so we don't have to cut into it so much. So I'm going to let this brown here a little bit, not too much. And in the meantime, while all this is cooking, everything's in the right heat here, I am going to now add a small onion, chopped, and I'm going to keep it sauteed. Now I'm going to mix my cheeses, and I'm going to show you what I'm using for our filling. Come on over. Okay. This new Philadelphia cooking cream is absolutely delicious. I tried it, and I would even use it just as a dip with potato chips, or maybe on a crostini. It's so versatile, you can use it in any which way you want. I would probably, if you would use it over some kind of meat, but today, the lasagna sounds really good to me because this is the Italian cheese and herb. So what better flavors than to put into your lasagna? So I have some ricotta cheese. I'm going to use a small container of this. It's about 16 ounces. This is going to give a little bit more texture, so my cheese doesn't melt too much into the lasagna. There we go. You mix it well, and now I'm going to, as if that is not enough cheese, I'm a cheese lover, so I'm going to use some more Kraft mozzarella cheese. Now they have all sorts of different types of cheeses out there, but mozzarella is going to work great for this lasagna. So I'm going to use about a cup of this, and then I'm going to save some because I'm going to sprinkle some more on top. There we go. And we really do not need to add any more seasoning to this cheese mixture here because the Italian cheese and herb itself has lots of flavor. As I said, you can use it as a dip straight up with potato chips, nachos, bread. Okay, here we go. Now that our cheeses are ready, I am going to continue finishing up all of my sauce and my polenta. Oh, it smells so good in here. The sauce, it just smells delicious. Remember I told you I had a couple of secret ingredients to make my sauce taste really good? Well, guess what? A little wine, just a couple tablespoons. You know, a little wine makes all the problems go away, but in a good way, of course. Everything in a good way. And then my next secret ingredient is the cooking cream, Philadelphia cooking cream, Italian cheese and herb. I'm just going to go ahead and mix it in here, and this is going to make the sauce taste way good, way good. So I'm putting in there about 2 tablespoons, and as I remember telling you, this cream is so versatile, you can use it in many different ways, and this is one way I wanted to show you how you can incorporate it in different parts of your meal. Now you let the flavors marry, and we're going to build our polenta lasagna. Here we are with our polenta. Everything is all ready to be assembled. My polenta, as I mentioned, I gave it a beautiful color. It just gives it extra flavor. And I started to build here a lasagna. I'm doing 3 layers, and I put some of the cheese mixture in between each layer, and I'm going to show you how real quick right here. And then we're going to add a little bit more. I'm so tempted to add so much of this in each one because it's going to be so good, but so I have to be careful. And then it's going to be 3 slices of lasagna that were earlier cut into about quarter inch and sauteed, and now I'm going to add some of the sauce over it, just as I am right here. Oh, this is so good. And we'll save some sauce for the topping. Here we go, one more. Let me show you one more real quick. Top it off some of this lasagna. Oops, I put the spoon in the wrong place. And we'll put some more sauce over it as such. And then we are going to sprinkle some mozzarella cheese over it, and we're going to bake it in the oven for just 10 minutes. That's all you need. And just to blend in the cheese a little bit, get it to get gooey and oozy. Ooh, it'll be so good. And then we'll plate it up and we'll give it a good taste. Wow, look at how delicious this looks. I can't wait to get my teeth in here. This only baked at 350 degrees in the oven. You preheat it before you get everything going. And I am going to show you. Oh, it's so good. And here we go. I'm going to add a little bit more sauce to it. And yum. Oh, it's so good. See how quick? This took only about 30 minutes to make completely and ready to eat. And we're going to be able to eat and run out the door again for basketball practice. Oh my goodness, what a combination. It is so good. Not because I made it, but because cooking cream from Philadelphia made it possible for me to make this delicious, absolutely delicious. I know you're gonna love it. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen in North Andover, Massachusetts. Debbie Lemus. Bye-bye.